awk has three blocks: begin block, body block, end block. So far in previous examples, I have not discussed blocks because I'm using it simply. So you can simply use it awk till now, till here, without specifying any block. But awk can be, used to specify a complete script kind of a code that can do a lot of stuff using three blocks: begin block, body block, and end block. Begin block runs before scanning the file once, then the main block, body block, that runs on every line, and then the end block. So what we are doing here is, in previous all examples, I'm just specifying the body block and executing it on every line of the file. Okay, but actually awk contains three blocks. Okay, so begin is like once executed before any input, means before reading anything from the file. Then the body block executes, then the end block executes once at the end. Let's see how these blocks are being used. I'll give you a simple example here. For example, I want to print column 1 and 3 from the file, of the whole file, but I want a header line and a footer line. So what I'm doing here, I'm writing awk, then I start with the begin block. So this is the begin block in the bracket. This bracket specifies the blank block. So begin block, I'm saying print name and score. I'm just giving certain header. Okay. So this line will get executed only once. So it will print name and score. One line will get printed name and score. Okay. Now is this second set of curly braces. This is the body block. It will print column number 1 and column number 3 separated by a comma and space. So what will this? This is a body block, and body block executes on every line. Right? There is no selection criteria given. If you see in awk, I have not specified any pattern. So there is no row selection criteria. So it will print every line, but only the column 1 and 3. So this particular, the middle bracket code will execute on every line. And my third block is end block. At the end block, it will say print total lines. Okay, it will print the text total lines, comma, and then comes an NR. So what is NR here? NR is a variable that awk stores that specify the total number of lines which an awk has processed. So it will give me the total number of lines here. So NR is a number of rows. So it is a variable that awk stores it. So what does this command will do? This command will read data from the file data.txt. First, it will print one single line, name, score, that will act as an header. Then it will print column number 1 and column number 3 from all lines. And at the end, it will print the text total lines followed by the actual number of lines that is represented by variable NR. Okay, so this is how my three blocks can be written, considering what we want to do at the start, before the awk start, doing something on the data, and at the end. Let's see more example. Here in what I'm doing, I'm putting up a condition here, right? I'm saying that in the second example, I'm saying that my field separator is comma. And then I'm saying a condition here. I'm saying $3 should be greater than 85. Okay, so this is the condition that $3, so the value of $3 means the third column should be greater than 85, then only execute the body. So here I'm not using the begin, here I'm not using the end. It is only the simple body block, but it contains condition. I'm saying that if this condition satisfies for a line, then only print the column number 5 followed by column number 1, then 5, then 3 from the file data. So we can use conditions also like this. Okay. So here select lines based on condition. So and in the third example, I'm going a step forward. I'm selecting the lines and just counting them. And at the end, now I'm not printing the lines, you see. I'm not written the body block. I've not written the print. I've written the print in the end block, wherein I'm printing the variable C. So what this command will do, it will take comma as a field separator. Now because it is a body block, first it is a body block, this block, body block, before end. But something which is written before end will execute for every line. It will check if the value of, sorry, $3 is greater than 85, then it will do a C++. And this will keep on executing on every line. And finally, it will give me the number of lines. So ideally, what this command is doing, it is giving me number of lines which contains third field that is greater than 85. Select line and count that matches the condition. Okay, so now it is selecting the lines also and counting them also. So herein I'm not printing the line. Herein I'm printing the number of lines where $3 is greater than 85. So this particular portion before end is a body block that will execute on every line, and the end block will execute at last. It is only printing C once. We can do more data manipulation using awk. For example, I want to just print sum of one column. So for a column number 3, I'm just executing the body block saying sum is a variable plus $3. So this particular code in curly braces before and is the body block. It will run on every line. So effectively, it will calculate the sum of column 3 of all lines and save it into the variable sum. Now when the body block ends, it will execute the end block once, it will print the sum. So effectively what will happen? Only the sum of column 3 will get printed. So this is how, we can use awk for different data processing, data filtering, data selection, performing some manipulations. We can combine and make my awk command as complex, as simple, as constructive, as useful as possible. Okay, so for now, I keep this particular recording or particular, video from this only. There are certain options or certain variables that we can use with awk, but I will take that in the next recording. Thank you. Bye bye. Ciao.